Hi everyone, so your task this week is to do the Research and Integrating Sources Reflection Journal, which is the big major journal assignment at the end of Unit 2 in O11. So I have actually, let me just get rid of that. I've actually gotten rid of this. We're just going to do a journal reflection, and I've actually included something to help you out with that. So I wanted to go over that a little bit. So in this process, you're just basically going to look over your drafts and responses and think about what we've done in Unit 2, both in O11 and 101. And what I want you to use is this template that I've made you. If you open this up, this template that's linked in here called the Research and Integrating Sources Reflection Journal template, if you open this up, I actually have a list of all of the steps we've worked on in the research process. And then to complete your journal, I want you to answer both of the following questions, writing a paragraph for each one. So for this first question, I would like you to respond with a paragraph full of complete sentences explaining which of the above steps in the research process was the easiest for you and why. And then in the second paragraph, I'd like you to explain which of the above steps in the research process was the hardest for you and why, and also what you'll do differently or what resources you would use to help you get through this stage in the future. So if, for instance, there's one of these stages that completely overwhelmed you and you weren't even able to complete it, then this is a perfect opportunity to reflect on that and write about it and think about how to not have that happen in the future. So these are all of the things we've worked on in 101 and in O11 in Unit 2 in terms of going through the research process. We selected an article from the list that I provided. You used databases. You practiced evaluating articles with the CRAP method. You annotated those articles and wrote all over them. You summarized the articles and you quoted and paraphrased from the articles. So those are all of the steps that we've done in terms of going through the research process. And really going through the process of doing things in Unit 2. Everything is pretty much there. Explain what you thought was easiest and why in a paragraph. Remember, a paragraph's 3 sentences altogether. And what was the hardest step for you and why. And then explain what you would do differently, what resources you would use to help you do that step again. So that's what I would like you to do for the Research and Integrating Sources Reflection Journal. Write 2 paragraphs, one answering this question, one answering this question. And you can write it right in here.